I'm going to share this with you in hopes that it will help you, and I'm going to try to keep this as short and as to the point as possible, but this is probably going to be a few minutes long. So I've been on Instagram for about 4 years, and I've been into fitness, dieting, and all that for about 20 years, but I recently started delving into new businesses, and one of them is online fitness and life coaching, being as I've been shot 4 times, including once in the face with a .44, and became a father, started multiple 6-figure businesses, overcame TBI and PTSD to become the man and live the life that I chose to, and be successful at it. And so I started that business on Instagram, and over 4 years I had maybe 1,500 followers. It took me 4 years to get 1,500 followers on Instagram. And a friend of mine who's an engineer and his wife is in marketing, they told me, they said, "Hey, you're shadow banned." I was like, "How do you know that?" And she explained it to me. She said, "You are 100% sure shadow banned, and you need to write them and ask them to help you with that." And so I did. I wrote them several times because I had some videos that had 5 million views. And then I had other videos that would have 400 views, 500 views, 100 views. And I only had 1,500 followers. So I figured out a way around their shadow ban because they wouldn't help me. I wrote them several times and they just refused to acknowledge me. They refused to help me on Instagram. So I figured out a way around their shadow ban by the content I was making and by following other people and several steps that I took to ensure that I would gain followers. And so because I beat their shadow ban, they started banning me from liking things. They started banning me from following people. They started banning me for being spam. And I had committed no infractions. So they couldn't really stop me because I hadn't committed any infractions. Well, I had gained 400 followers in 30 days, which was a lot for me. I went from over 1,500 to over 2,000. So I guess about 500, or maybe it was 1,600 to a little over 2,000. But in between 400 and 500 followers in 30 days. And they saw that. And I was growing quickly, for me anyway. So they started saying that my email didn't exist, and I kept having to prove who I was. And then they would ban me from following again, and then they would ban me from liking anything, then they would ban me from commenting, and the only 2 things they could do was accuse me of being spam or accuse me of not having a legitimate email, which I responded to every time they had written me. I would always give their code. "Good morning, how are you?" So I would always do that and prove myself. And so they knew that my email was legitimate, and they knew that I was not fake or a bot, which is funny because they have tons of bots, and we all know that. They have tons of bots all over Instagram. They have fake profiles. They monitor people and follow people. We all know that. And the ban came when they finally banned my account totally, 180 days. All the videos, all the work that I put into that account, gone. And all because I was posting videos that America was not rioting. See, as soon as Trump became president, that's all I saw on my news feed was rioting in the streets. And it was all coming from California, but nowhere else. And so I started making videos showing that, hey, nobody's really acting like that. We're very happy with our president right now. We're very optimistic about this country, and everybody's going to be doing well these years. And I started making positive Instagram videos, and of course the shock value videos for followers. But mostly all of my videos were about fitness, working out, dieting, life coaching, and how well our country was going to be doing, and how actually positive we are that they are just flooding my media with rioting, with half-naked women. They were flooding my media with a bunch of trash, but nothing positive. Nobody who I usually follow. And everybody that I usually follow for inspiration, they were taken out of my newsfeed. So luckily I still have my YouTube, and I can still use that and post content and share with you guys, and hopefully help change lives. As you know, the small following that I have on here, you guys know that I've been through a lot, and I have a lot to share with a lot of people that could possibly help them. And that is my goal, is to help as many men as possible to change their life. And I don't care what I got to do or how I got to do it. If I can help a man change their life, just one life, it's worth it. I've been through enough. There's no reason. Life is hard. There's no reason for your life to be any harder than it's already going to be or already has been. It's time to start winning. It's time for us to stand up and move forward in our lives. It's really time for us to take the bull by the horns and do whatever we have to do to live the life that we want to live, that we choose to live, and not be led like lambs to the slaughter. I don't know if that helps. I hope you can use that in some way, shape, or form. But if you want to know how to get around a shadow ban, I can definitely tell you. I can't tell you that they're not going to ban you, because they banned me for at least 180 days. Hopefully I get my account back, but they're pretending to give it back to me by, oh, if you put this code in, we'll send you something to your phone so you can prove yourself again. But they never do. It's just all a big game. And I'm starting to believe that Instagram is controlled who becomes famous, who becomes noticed, who gets all the followers. I'm starting to think that everything is being controlled on Instagram because television is no longer a thing. People's main media source is Instagram. So now they have to figure out how to control Instagram and who wins and who loses in the online business world. So that being said, watch your ass. I'll keep you updated. And if there's anything I can share with you, let me know. Write me in the comments. Leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Follow my page. And hopefully I can help you guys with anything in the future. I appreciate you.